Alright guys, what's going on? It's Rev here, and this is the second day of the tutorial for how to do the basic renders. And this is what the first one came out as. Let me go to Rev's GFX pack, renders, and then this is it. The only thing I don't like about it is that right there, except it's really easy to fix that, so I'll show you that too. This stuff, like, it bothers me, but not that much. But I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you're going to want to do is just grab the pen tool, zoom in a little bit, and then just, oop, wrong one. I lied. Alright, freeform, there we go. And then just draw like a thing. Right click it, make selection. Alright, and then right click it. Oh, that didn't work. Let's see. There we go. And then just duplicate it. And then just put it over where you want to, wherever you want it. So I'm just putting it over that, like that. Don't get it too close to the atom array, just in case it kind of gets like messed up. But there we go. That looks good. Oops. Yeah, you can't even tell. And then just merge it all. And then what you're going to want to do is duplicate it. Go to filter, filter gallery, and then go to stylize glowing edges. And then you're going to want to put edge width to 1, brightness 20, smoothness 4. And then hit OK. Create a clipping mask. Put it down to like 20% around there. I put mine on 19. And then duplicate it again. Filter, filter gallery, and then go to brush strokes, splatter, and you can just kind of mess around with it. I'll put it on 10 and 9. Create a clipping mask. Turn the opacity down to like 50. And then grab your eraser, make it kind of big, and then just go over your render in like random spots. And then that's pretty much it. And then you're going to want to take your render, and then I'm moving mine into Slatch's exclusive pack. That is also for sale, so just add him if that's what you want. And then you have the CC, and then obviously it looks kind of dark, so Control Shift New, create a new layer, and then grab your whatever you want to call it, paintbrush, and then make it white, and then go over this very carefully. So go over all the letters. Oops. See, I kind of messed up right there. Go over all of them like that. Like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just want like the main part of it, because then we'll touch it up with a smaller brush after we get this done. There we go. And then create a clipping mask with it. And then go to normal and put it down to soft light. And then make your brush smaller this time. And then you get in like the little areas that you didn't get. And make sure to fill up all the areas that are darkened, because then it won't really look right. Finish that up. Get around here. I already did the eye. Started with that for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. And this like isn't much, but it ends up turning out to look very nice. Alrighty. Okay, and now once you're done with that, turn the opacity down. You're really just going to want to play with it. I'll put mine on 46. That looks nice to me. Merge it, Control C, Control Shift New or N, and then make a bigger brush. That's good. And then go over all the pieces and try not to like really touch the letters. This one, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it doesn't really matter. You don't even have to do this, but I think it looks nicer, personally. I'm going to skip that because those pieces are already bright. And I'll put that right there, right there. Make a little bit of a smaller brush so I can get the real dark spaces in between the letters. Like that, and right there. Sorry if you guys just heard my brother. He's playing some game battles. Gets intense. And then create a clipping mask. Soft light. Oops, that was hard light. Soft light. And then turn the opacity way down. Like, yeah, that looks good. Control E, to merge it. Control Shift New. Yeah, my brother's like raging. And then switch the color to black. Switch it. And then just kind of go over the stuff that's dark. And then soft light. And then make it a clipping mask. And then there we go. That's pretty much all I do with the logo, just to make it look nice. And my brother is raging in the background. Sorry about that. And then go to GFX. Banner. Banner template. I don't know why I said template. Control O. Bring this. Like there. Oh wow, it's already a good size. Nice. And then make it a little bit down and then go to Edit, Transform, Warp, and then you drag the middle up a little bit. And then drag the sides down a little bit. Apply it. There we go. And then I can close this out. And then bring the CC over. There we go. And then what you're going to want to do is, I can get rid of this. And then I bring the smoke in. Control J. I go like this. Get it in 4 like that. Control E. And then I bring it over the whole render. Like this. There we go. Merge it all. And then put it on like 20%. And then I go to number 2. Right. Bring it over. I put this in the corner. Control J, Control T. Right click, rotate 180 degrees. Like that. Merge it. And go down, put it on screen. And then lower the opacity. I keep that one a little higher than the one that I put over my render because it looks nicer. Number 3. Bring it down. Put it over there. Control J, Control T. Rotate 180. And then put it like that. And pretty much the whole thing is basically just smoke, screen, lower opacity. And that's a lot of the background. And then after that, I put this in. It's colored smoke. And it is actually like a really nice touch to the background. duplicate it, put it on both sides, and then I put it over the render, like that. Merge it all, like that. Oops, there we go. Screen. And then now what I do is I go to my eraser, keep it big so it covers the whole thing, and then I put it down to like 30 or 40%, and then erase over the thing so it still gives it like that orange tint, except like it's not that noticeable. Then bring your particles over, duplicate it across, merge it. I'm going to center that a little bit. Screen. And then I put the opacity down to like 8 so you can like barely see it. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but you can only see like the really big dots, and that's what I like to put it to. And then I bring these over and I put some of these just like randomly over the thing, and I don't mess with the opacity. I just leave it on whatever it is. And then just keep going. This one, just do the same thing. Merge it. Screen. Lower the opacity. And this is kind of like the process I go through every time I do this. These ones, I put these like everywhere because I think it's a nice touch. It looks really weird, but it ends up being like a really, really nice touch. And then I just drag it across the bottom like that. Just kind of drag it wherever. Drag it up here. Doesn't really matter where you put it as long as it's like on the side. Alright. I used 38. That's a new record. I merge them all. Put them to lighten. And then you can see how it gives it like an orange little glow. And then I just turn the opacity down. Then keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And then this one, you have to make sure that you keep the opacity down because it doesn't look like there's a lot, but when you zoom in, there's are actually like a lot more that you can't see. Screen 26. This thing is probably the most overused thing in backgrounds, except it actually looks good if you know how to use it correctly. Flip it. And then turn the opacity down so you can like barely see it like that. There we go. Some more particles. Everything looks like it's like a little thing, but they actually like add up to make a really beautiful background. Lower the opacity. Almost done. Throw the opacity down, yada yada yada. Doesn't really matter what you put it on. And then that's the last one I do. I don't do any of the other ones. And then the rest is pretty much lighting. Add a lighting effect over it like that. And then put it under lighting. Like that. I kind of line them up because I think it looks nicer. And then it's pretty much it what I do. Oh, I put some of these on there sometimes. It like brightens it up. Put it on the sides. Throw that right there. Duplicate it. Merge. screen, turn it down. Alright. And then click your CC, go down, shift click the bottom, control E. Oh, that didn't work, I don't know why. Control E. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, but I hate feeding.
There we go.
Because I can't trick shot for my life.
See if that worked. Alright, and then what you do is you duplicate it, double click it. If the render is a warm, then just play with it until you get like a warm color. I like to do the red, and then all I do is up one, over one, and it adds like a nice little effect to it. I don't really know, I just do it. And then hit J, control J, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and I'll put it on 2.2, control J, and then erase the sides, like totally. I gotta turn the opacity up. Erase this side totally, and then just like go through like random spots of your render, go like that, and then just like kind of play with it until you find something that you like, and then just lower the opacity like a little bit, teeny bit, merge it, control J, filter, blur, radial blur, and then just put it on zoom, quality, best, and then go to the opacity and put it down to 40%, and then take your eraser tool, bump it up, and then just erase over your render like that, and then bring in your signature, plop it in there, do whatever you want to your signature. And yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this, don't forget to check out my channel. If you're watching it on Able Projects, it'll be in the description. And if you're watching on my channel, go check out Able Projects and Able Sector. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys. Peace.